My name is Emma Samson, and I'm gonna talk about my things, the things I do as a homework. So, my diet. My diet is kind of healthy. I don't do sugar like zero. Sometimes I do go about sugar, like eat a little bit of it, like once every, I don't know, half a year. I have a day or two with sweets. But beside this, no sugar, not even ketchup. So it's like 100%, like 360 days. It's 100% no sugar diet, no additives, no preservatives. So I don't buy sausage. If I want meat, I oven bake meat or do barbecue, and then I cut it to slices, and then eat it as you would eat, I don't know, ham or something. So it's always made by me. Vegetables, yeah, any kind of vegetables actually. My preferred is carrot, beetroot, and pumpkin. Yeah, pumpkin is my favorite. I do rice and I do fish. I should do more fish actually because I got B12 deficiency. So yeah, working on it. So yeah, I need to add more fish to my diet, like less meat. Like and meat, I don't do chicken. I hate chicken. I just don't like it. It doesn't have any. It tastes like paper to me. Even the countryside chicken, like raised by my friends, not a good. Turkey is good. Oh, duck is my favorite meat actually. Yeah, the sauce from that, the fat is just something really tasty. So, and juices, yeah, I buy store juices because I'm lazy like that. I should make my own, but I do buy store juices, but with no sugar. Not a lot of them, but and try to do juices that actually have some pieces in it because it just digested better by our stomach. Because if you drink juices like just juices without any pieces in there, then the sugar is digested differently and it's less healthy for us. And I also don't do any preservatives. I think I said about it because it's actually cancerogenous. So I'm very cautious about this. Also, the same goes for cosmetics, all healthy stuff. What was the most interesting journey in my life? Well, I don't know. The last one, I actually like Tenerife on motorcycle because at the same day I went for the beach. So I went swimming. I enjoyed sightseeing the beach, you know, clouds. And I overdo this, yeah, it's not a good stuff. So at the beach, I saw like people living in the caves. They were like, how do we? It's like kind of just people who live in the caves, cavemen. Hippie, yeah, that's hippie people. They live in caves, but they seem really happy. And beside the civilization, also in Tenerife there is like entire city for people who there was some epidemic in there, and they bullied entire city for people to live there. And I think it never was used because epidemic actually kind of I think it died. Not so many people died, but the epidemic died, so there was no need for the city anymore. So you can sightsee it actually kind of it's called urbex. So you can go to the entire city like this. And then at the same day I went actually to the woods because the Tenerife is like kind of mountain. So at the bottom you have the sea, then you have palms trees, then you have like oak trees, then you have like pine trees, and then at the very top of Tenerife you have kind of desert that looks like Mars. And there is volcano because Tenerife is actually a volcanic island, and they have black beaches which are natural, and usually some like normal sand beaches like you have in Poland is actually the sand they brought from Africa because Tenerife is actually it's kind of Africa but belongs to Spain. What will your life look like in 5 years? What are you going to do to achieve your goals? Well, in 5 years, I plan to be sexologist with all paperwork. Because yeah, I do some coaching, but coaching is different than sexuology, so I want to go into more medical side of it. That's why I do psychology. So my plan to achieve it is finish psychology and then do 1 year sexuology specialization, and then focus on helping people, because there's lots of people who have problem with actually opening up, enjoying life. Mostly actually women. One of my actually place of interest is women with problems, either like let's go, women after rape. They have problem with opening up later on. I had some time that I work with the people like this, help them, and then I thought like that I can help more people if I go like full sexologist, not just coaching, which is it's really like rewarding to help people with problems, to actually help them come back to normal life. And also, working with, again, working with people who want to enjoy their life more, like intimate life. So it's also very rewarding when somebody comes, yeah, we actually like it, we don't feel guilty, we enjoy it, the relationships work better, people are happier. So that's, and I think my high school memories, should I talk about it? I don't think so, because I already been on classes 4 and 5. So I think that's it. Thank you very much for your attention, and I hope we meet again.